Live. See. Baby JC. I'm gonna get the Nightbot set up. I can figure out how. I need to have the Nightbot on my other channel. So I can get Nightbot set up so he can moderate. How do I get How do I get Nightbot? I'm trying to get him. Probably because there hasn't been any triggers for the Nightbot to say something. First, I'll see if Becky sent me the video yet. I'll get to Sploder in a few minutes. Okay, well, now I'm gonna go on Sploder. I'll just search for my username on Sploder. I won't log in. At least not right now. Hardest game ever. Here are my comments. Made several games. A lot of them are from like games that were copyable, which means I could copy to my clipboard and use them in my. I don't think I'm supposed to do that, but I didn't know anything about copyright back then, or the law. At least not how I shouldn't use other people's games. This game, you just have to collect all the coins. And I also had a cheat code system where you could press space to get free coins, or you can hurt yourself as well if you want. If you want the game to be a little harder, since you have 100 lives. Which means touching the enemies doesn't even do anything because I have 100 lives. At least not really. I still want to avoid those enemies, especially if I could probably lose less than I can just keep spamming the space bar to get more coins. I didn't even have an explosion. Like, maybe a better idea could have been an explosion. For when you touch Bowser, it gives you an explosion. Explosion happens. If you touch Bowser, then he explodes. That could have been a good option. But this was my first Sploder game. I don't know why that gave me an extra value because it hit the mushroom. If games had a super easy mode too. And I don't want that to And I think this wall was mostly to be just a little troll. Actually, could you actually go? Okay, you can't go around it. Which means you're forced to use it to spam the spacebar a few times, or at least I think. This wall was just to troll you. I don't even know what trolling was. I didn't even think of calling it trolling back then. This is back in 2015. I think I was still in 6th grade as well. I think I was still in 6th grade when I made this. This was before I started. I think I actually made my Scratch account before my Sploder account, but I didn't actually start using my Scratch account until later in 2015. So that kind of makes me worried that people that they're gonna ban me because they think I'm an impersonator because I didn't use my account for several months, for a few months after I made it. But I don't think they would because I was still getting used to it. Used to working. Oh, I got extra abilities now. I can click on things. And I can also click on this. If I click on this multiple times, I can lose more lives. Now I'll just spam the spacebar a bunch of times. I don't know how crazy it would have been if you actually lost a life if you press the spacebar for coins and you miss the coin. You missed a coin, and every time you miss a coin, you lose a life. How crazy that would be. I don't think that would be very fair. For these levels, you have a 2-minute time limit. I kind of feel like Sploder could keep going right because Scratch was able to keep going probably because they updated it to HTML5 instead of Flash. Do I have any new abilities? Okay. I don't remember all the levels. Just spamming the spacebar a bunch of times until I get 125 coins this time. I wasn't really good at game design back then. Now I'm obsessed with trying to make my games as fair as possible, I think. At least I like researching good game design sometimes. Watched a video by I think Snowman Gaming where he talks about good. I watched Snowman Gaming where I think he talks a lot about good game design. Now I can drag my character. Mouse. And he even falls over. Or Claire even falls over. Keep spamming the spacebar. First game ever. that really the first game ever? I think I'm gonna look that up after this. Do I get any special abilities? Not pretty quickly. Now I need to go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. I was sworn I actually thought I made a level where you could press the space bar for the extra life things. But I don't remember if I did that. I should probably also check right over there, so if I do get pushed into the enemies, I don't get killed. Because I don't know how many enemies there are. Well, the timer is really generous. Please don't fall over. I don't think I'll play the games that I used to copy this feature. It's time to start spamming more. And actually show you what happens if you just spam the enemies. You spam space while you're under the enemies. I'll only do it until I get like done. And go like these one way. And also collect these enemies. Or I guess I'll and I used to always do this. used to always do this thing. Silly cars. Silly sniffies. Here's a game that is pretty good for the time, June 11th, 2015. So before I even started junior high. I think I got out of 6th grade pretty early in the year. At least if I remember correctly. I think I remember trying to go into the YMCA, and I couldn't go in yet because or at least I couldn't do the summer activities because it was before Memorial Day, I think it was. At least I couldn't do the activities at the falls, which I didn't do back then. This one is easy. I just spam at least sometimes if I'm lucky. Just have to spam the spacebar a bunch of times. Now I have to race the guy on the right. But as long as I'm spamming the spacebar, it should be not very much of a problem. But just spam the spacebar. A lot of these games have been just mostly spamming the spacebar. That's an easy one. Don't really know how know how to change the intervals. Yeah, so back then. But maybe I could make another sequel. I think I made two more games after this. Maybe I can make a this one is easy because these things are narrow. JC2, JC21. What? Snivvies! Baby JC. What is this? Silly ads. Falling to collect. So I don't want to play that. Here's a game kind of like Super Mario Brothers. And I'm just going to ignore you, number 8. Ignore me. You have one try left to make good comments. I used to always do that where I do like 3 tries to make good comments. If someone made a negative comment, like someone made something I didn't like for that time, then I deleted the comments and changed it. Didn't know much about that, about the social stuff. In this game, you can also play 2-player with 2-player mode. Do I just die if this thing goes off? This game is pretty easy though. As soon as I say that, I'm gonna probably die. Cool. And you can't jump on enemies. Wow, this has a difficulty of 10. The weather forecast reports some fog going into games, so be extra careful. It's just a dumb little thing I did. I think you have to get the checkpoint. Actually, I'll check it. I'll test it. And you can't fall off. I don't think you can fall off and die. Maybe I should have made it so you can fall off. So if you fall off, then you die. You have to get the checkpoint first. A little snow cannot stop you. The platform you start on is being tricky because it looks like it is slippery, but it's not. I don't remember. It's harder when you haven't played him, or when you haven't. I think we'll restart so I can have all my lives. In case it's instant death down there. Okay, it's just group bash. Jeez. Okay, I think we'll get the second exit then. Silly Bowser. Yeah, poke Bowser. Here's a game mode food. Silly Flash. What was the mission again? I don't remember. Brain games. Yeah, brain games for 12-year-old, maybe. Or not even 12-year-old. The mission is just hit and run, so I don't remember if there was even any enemies in this. I think this game mostly is just these puzzle things, these puzzle doors, puzzle door lock things. You must solve a puzzle in order to, which was the code. I think I tried to make these as easy as possible. It's a good thing I have logic and geometry crash. I wonder if I should do a live stream every day this week or throughout spring break. I don't remember the. I should have made a map thing, but. Gotta get moving. Or is this just a weapon storage thing? It doesn't even matter. Is there even enemies in this? No enemies. I don't even know if there's enemies in this game. Mostly just the puzzle doors. So I don't even need these power-ups that much. I got these anyways. I don't think I'll do all the puzzle doors. Okay, nothing here. I don't see the rescue the scientist. You also get a health bonus if you defeat the lock in 7 seconds. So I don't know why they chose 7. Arcade of puzzles. I don't think I'll play through the whole game. Hotels. You have 3 tries to make a comment. Why is everyone playing this? Play the iPod game. I used to hate this thing on the side. At least when because it also says like the player won or lost. So whenever I lost a game, it always announced it for everyone. But I guess it's a good thing because you get to also see if a game is hard. What's down there? Is that just death if I go down there? There's a badly placed door. Finally, some enemies. I haven't seen those faces in a long time. Don't push me off, please. Thinking those hotel room things, I think there was like, I think those hotel rooms have some extra hearts. I'm actually gonna just wait a few seconds so I can get multiple jetpacks. It's kind of silly that this does that. Like I don't have enough jetpack. Do I have the correct keys? I don't remember. I have to go back. take karate classes here. This is the bathroom. What kind of bathroom is this? Physical fitness. No, a nurse. Here's the bed. Is there something over here? Okay, nothing over here. Everything locked. Rule 3 rules to a zombie apocalypse. I don't even remember it. It's down there. This is a swimming pool. Choose your favorite door. And what's the Is there trapdoors over here? Okay, nothing over here. And my nightlight just came on. Oh, I can just jump up here. To avoid even having to go all the way back if it's locked. Which it's not. What is that switch even for? Oof. And run these things over. Do you want to be run over? And my car got, and I destroyed my car. There's the. I think I'll write this so I can see what's down those tunnels. In case it's dead. In case it's bad. In case there's something bad down there. Or is there just a teleport? Or is it a quiz that I have to get? Oh. Don't destroy my UFO. Wow, UFO is pretty weak. Well, it's hard to see down here with the nightlight turned on. Maybe I should turn the nightlight off. At least make the nightlight. Where's the thing? I'm gonna change the nightlight settings just a little bit. Or if I even had a jetpack. So I don't even need the UFO down here. Just a slide thing. I think it was just a simulation of a slide. What's down here? Is this a troll? Okay, it's just... I don't know what the last crystal is, though. I think I'll actually go down here so I can get my UFO back. And I want to see what... Because I don't even know what's in the other tunnel. Beyond the sign that says don't go over that way. Or I should probably not, because this is kind of like as if I didn't make the level, but I did make the game. But it was a younger me that was still in those on summer break, and I haven't even started junior high yet. Danger, don't go this way. Okay, I'll believe it when I see it. And I have 3 lives as well, so I guess if I do die, I do respawn. There's a bunch of bad, nasty things there. Including a silly lava to gain there. Need the UFO. JC. Okay, that's just lava. Also found a really weird thing is at the top, the lava top thing, like the top of the lava does damage faster, kills you faster than the normal lava. Where the last crystal is? This is the last crystal down in here. Lava. I don't know why so many people why a lot of people make these like play for a free award. Like they do award things where people can give you awards for certain things. I think I've gotten 1 or 2. Maybe I should check my profile. No, those. Okay, I need the last crystal. Run or fly. You can press R to bring up the radar thing that you can. It's pretty helpful. It's pretty helpful for quizzes for those quiz games that people like to make. I've made a few of those quiz things. I'm gonna actually check my profile. How many awards? Go back to the page. Water guy. A dumb game. .30-meter dash. Who to trust? There's a game. It's actually pretty well designed. This was made in 2018. So this one is pretty recent. Oh, I'm waiting for this animation. Silly, greedy Wario. Play it to get a free award. You're just supposed to push the other racers back. And later in the game, there's twists to it. With your players smaller and the other players are larger, I think is on one of the. I also made a Mario Kart 2. You're just supposed to make sure that none of the other racers go past this finish line. And every little bit, the finish line thing appears. Three. Mario. Wipeout challenge. I had an Angry Birds game. Beat Mario Brothers. Block Pusher. Mario level. Also made these Walter quiz. Made that for. I went to Read 180 during the early summer, I think of 2015, early parts of that summer. Before I went to summer school. Also used to go to summer school for a little bit of this for a bit of the summer. It's not what you think it is. It's actually easier than normal school.
Don't you think that's enough for the day?
Not yet. Fine, I'll end the stream in a little bit. And you can run over these things. Okay, stream over. Stream it. Bye.